Hi, we're in a difficult time right now, and this video will discuss what are the warning signs that someone may need help psychologically during COVID isolation, living this new normal. So what are the signs and what can we do about it? Well, there's some general things. If someone is negative thinking and everything becomes negative ruminations, they take like everyday events. Why bother? That'll never work out. That's pointless. It's not going to work. Don't try. Okay, everything I bring up alone is not enough to sort of classify someone as anxious or depressed, but it's the constellation of everything together. Also, when people start their eating habits change, maybe eating too much, too little, picking junk all the time, neglecting their hygiene, neglecting their grooming of their nails and their hair, neglecting their teeth, changes in sleep habit. Those are all big indicators. And once again, it's the constellation of everything together. When people start talking about life's not worth living, being hopeless, there's no point in going on, or I wish I went to bed and didn't wake up, or they have a sense of helplessness. There's no help for me. We're stuck in this mess. That's another key feature. Another one is problems interacting with everyone around them. Everything's a problem. They get into these conflicts. Everything seems amplified during the COVID isolation, this new COVID normal. We're not fully in quarantine or isolated now, but our life is more cloistered. We're not doing as much. You either go to work and come home, or going to a restaurant is a big deal, and there's definitely not fun things going on. There's not social things going on. People become much more irritable, and the key here is they become less functional. They're not getting out of bed, they're not maintaining their hygiene, and they're not able to interact with others, go to work, handle bills. They're not taking care of things anymore. They can't think clearly, they have trouble concentrating. So either they're depressed, severe anxiety, panic disorder, something is impairing them. How do we help people who have, let's say the most common thing is depression? Well, the first thing, if it's a loved one, is lead by example. You don't tell them you should be working out. You need to work out. Hopefully they'll follow. You don't say you're eating garbage. No, you try and eat a healthy habit and make sure there's healthy foods in the house. You don't say you need to get some sun. You need to go out in the sun and hopefully they'll follow. Lead by example. That would mean exercise, going to work, maintaining your hygiene, getting sunlight, appropriate diet. These are all ways you could lead by example. Not raising your voice, interacting in a positive, therapeutic way all the time. Another way would be, don't take everything they say or do personally. Just because they can't eat right, it's not an attack on you personally if you made them a nice meal. They're not exercising and you told them to. It's not because they want to disobey you. They just can't do it. You get frustrated with them because they're always negative, but don't get frustrated. It's not about you, it's about them. This is not some personal thing that they're acting out against you, that they can't go out in the sun, that they can't eat right, that they can't exercise, that they're not going to work, that they're not combing their hair or getting dressed or taking care of their hygiene. Don't take it personally. Another thing that could be very helpful, don't argue with them. Don't constantly be offering solutions. Lead by example. Listen to their issues. They're like a broken record, but to be helpful, therapeutic, supportive, and loving, listen to what they say. Even though if you've heard it before, it's been a repeat, try and listen to what they say. Here's a big one that a lot of people don't always follow. Take care of yourself. It is not selfish to take care of yourself. Make sure you are doing everything you need to do to maintain a healthy self. Appropriate socialization, exercise, work, play, spending money, not spending, whatever works for you, hobbies, interests, games, TV. Take care of you. The only way to help someone else is to make sure you're healthy. When dealing with these people, find the positive things and comment on them. Gee, I see you decided you look nice today. Or, hey, glad to see you're out of bed today. Hey, it's nice to see you're drinking water and not Coke. Hey, I'm glad to see you walked outside for a little bit today. Hey, you went to work. That was a good thing. Congratulations. Another one is everyone needs support, and try and reach out into the environment or the community around you to get psychological support, whether by phone or meetings. I know everyone's using Zoom and FaceTime and Google Duo. Whatever it takes, reach out. Now, if someone you love is in trouble, one of the key things you can do is, once they've reached that point of not being functional, maybe getting them a therapist or a psychiatrist to get medications. Get them help. I think at first, if you're not sure what to do, getting a therapist is the least interventional type of thing to do. Get them a therapist. And then from that point, that therapist can decide, do they need to go on to see someone who's a psychiatrist or need medications, or does something more complicated need to get done? Thank you.